Hello ladies. Today I'm in Mexico City. I'm currently standing in our hotel room, which is at the Umbral, which is located in Centro Historico, the historic district here in Mexico City, Mexico. Today we're gonna be hanging out here in Centro Historico, visiting some of the big spots. We are in Mexico. What better way to start the day off? It's currently 12 o'clock, just after 12. Then with some mezcal. What I've got here is a 23 USD dollar bottle of mezcal. What is mezcal, you ask? It's a distilled alcoholic beverage made from any type of agave and is the national spirit of Mexico. Upon first sniff, it smells like tequila. Maybe a little bit smoky, definitely a lot smokier, holy smokes. Oh, listen to that. This is Turn Up Tuesdays. It's actually Friday. Oh, that's a healthy dose, and look at that. It's like a fun cup of coffee, but it's not coffee, it's mezcal. All right, ready? Ooh, it's very smoky. It's much smoother than tequila. If you've ever had scotch, some scotch is very smoky. That's what this reminds me of. The taste is not similar. Obviously, this is like tequila, kind of, with a really smoky taste. All right, we are out of the hotel room and out into the streets. It's actually pretty cool out here today. Temperatures are in the 50s right now. First, before we see anything, we're headed to eat some lunch. I really like the architecture here. It's very pretty. Look at this. You got the multicolored, you got the old style buildings. What's not to love? All right, we are outside Restaurante El Cardinal, and I am here to hopefully get some chilaquiles. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. I love riding elevators. This is so fun. Alright, after looking at the menu, I think this is chocolate armogo don oliva, which is an authentic Mexican bittersweet chocolate. So I think that's what this is. Alright, so I've looked at the menu. I'm going to get the chilaquiles verde with chicken. You can see it's 90 Mexican pesos. That's only about $4.50 in US dollars, $4.50. So it's not bad at all. It smells like hot chocolate. Ooh, that's fantastic. It's very sweet. All right, lunch has been served. What I have here is chilaquiles verde con pollo. Basically what chilaquiles is, I maybe pronounced that incorrectly, I apologize if so. It's a tortilla dish with like sauces and other stuff on top of it. So I've got a green sauce, verde, and then pollo chicken. You can see the chicken and the tortilla and the green sauce. Wow. You can really taste the sauce combining with the tortilla chips. It is fantastic. We're currently en route to Zócalo, which is a huge square here in town. There's a lot of government buildings around it. There's also a massive cathedral and a former, or a ruin of the Aztecs. We have made it to Zócalo, but this square is lined with beautiful buildings. They're all very old. It's a really pretty area to explore. Like I said, you've got the National Palace, there's the cathedral, you've got those Aztec ruins, there's a CDMX sign. I think our first stop exploring this area today is going to be the cathedral. All right, we have made it to the Mexico City Metropolitan Cathedral. You can see it right here. This is this beautiful building. It took them 250 years to build this thing. Started off in the 1500s, and you're actually able to go inside. There's no cost, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go inside. This structure is literally magnificent. Wow. Right, in we go. Now, this cathedral is the largest in the Americas, and on top of that, Mexico City is actually built in an ancient lake bed, so the entire city is sinking at a rate of a couple of feet per year, which is pretty crazy considering how big this city is. But the cathedral suffers from that as well, and as you look around in here, bits and pieces of it are clearly lopsided. And they actually have this pendulum right here which notes the movement of the building. When you look at it, it's pretty crazy to see how far it's come over. It's like 450-year lifespan, and it's safe to say it's probably gonna continue to shift. All right, we have just left the cathedral. We are on our way to the Aztec Ruins. is called El Templo Mayor, and they actually have a sign here which is showing you how big it would have been back then. You can see this is what it would have looked like, and then here's a comparison. We've got the cathedral, which we were just in. You've seen how tall it is. So this would have been 15 what is that, meters shorter. And you've got that big pyramid. But yeah, this is what this would look like way back in the day. So if you just briefly want to see this, it's really easy. You can just walk up onto this platform and come view it. But if you want to walk through it, which we do, you will have to pay just a little bit of money, not much. So we're about to go down there now. The total cost to enter Templo Mayor is about 80 pesos. That's like $4 or $5 US. Not a bad deal. You get to walk around an old Aztec ruin. How cool is that? So this right here is the sacred tree. It's believed to have been of great importance for rituals to the Aztec community here, and it dates back, believed, to the 1400s. Now, if you're wondering what a structure of this size is used for, well, according to the signs here, political and religious ceremonies. This is pretty cool that you get to walk above this stuff. So what was originally here was built on an island in the middle of a lake. You can see it there. And now Mexico City sits in that ancient dried up lake bed, which is why it's sinking. So this right here is a shrine. There were two shrines at the top of this temple. This one was a shrine to the god of war and the patron of the Mexicans, the Mexicas. And this space down here that you see, this flat part, is where they did their human sacrifices. We have left Templo Mayor. We're now headed to the National Palace. Templo Mayor right there. National Palace right down here. Cathedral right here. The Aztec Ruins, very cool, especially for 80 pesos. I mean, 4 or 5 USD. Hey, you can't beat it. So this right here is the National Palace. Looks like there might be a little bit of line. Wow, it's really pretty down that way. Look at that. All right, we've made it into the grounds of the National Palace. They say they don't allow backpacks. They let me take mine in. Also, they require you to leave an ID with them, which is, I don't know how I feel about that. Basically what the National Palace is it's just the home of the Mexican government. So it's a big complex. It's known for its architecture. It's very pretty. It's this lovely water fountain behind me. All right, there are a lot of cats. There's a cat there, there's one there. You see one sitting there. There's another one behind this tree. 1, 2, 3. There's at least 6 cats here. That one looks very angry. And they have a little cat house over here. This is where the cats get their food, I guess. All right, we are outside the National Palace now. Good news, I was able to get my ID back. Now this is a cool place to walk around. I really like seeing the cats. The architecture is very beautiful as well, but we're actually going to Lucha Libre later tonight. That'll be its own video. So that's gonna wrap it up for this one. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you're new here, consider subscribing.